Yes, sir, and welcome back to another Dark and Darker mobile video. It is your boy Flo TNZ, and today we have a different type of guide because I have seen somebody ask about the stats, and then when I went through and tried to check, there was no actual breakdown of stats. The only way to break down your stats is to literally hold each individual stat and scroll and hold and read them. And there's like 30 or so plus stats. I had to go through and screenshot them all. It's a very complicated video for me given the fact that I edit on an iPad. I screen record everything and screenshot and overlay stuff. It's I don't actually record on a computer, but I did my best. This is what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna this is a raid. You see it, hell mode, whatever. We didn't actually go into it, but this is basically showing people how you could probably make some profit and run up some. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm farming gear because I tried to hunt the boss, and hunting the boss, the end game, in rare and purple gear is just not happening for me. It wasn't happening. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them boys get down. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them boys get down. But that'll be a different video. So let's get into these stats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't bore you guys. All right. So the first stat is strength. Increases physical power and physical bonus. The second stat is agility. Increases physical penetration, attack speed, move speed, and action speed. Knowledge increases magic power and magic bonus. Wisdom increases casting speed, magic penetration, and cooldown reduction. Decreases cooldowns. Vigor increases health and health recovery. Charm increases buff duration and decreases buff duration. Debuff duration. Health. When health reaches 0, the character dies, but if there are surviving party members, the character is knocked out and can receive assistance from the party, influenced by vigor. Willpower represents mental strength consumed when casting spells. Health recovery. Health naturally recovered every 5 seconds, influenced by vigor. Willpower recovery. Willpower naturally recovered every 5 seconds. Physical weapon damage, which is the physical power of the weapon equipped. Physical power increases the damage dealt by physical attacks, influenced by strength. Physical penetration decreases the target's physical damage reduction when dealing physical damage, influenced by agility. Physical bonus increases physical power, which is influenced by strength. Magic power enhances the effects of various spells, influenced by knowledge. Magic penetration decreases the target's magic damage reduction when dealing magic damage, influenced by wisdom. Magic bonus increases magic power, influenced by knowledge. Headshot damage increases headshot damage against enemies. Physical damage reduction decreases physical damage taken. Physical defense ability against physical damage, which affects the physical damage reduction. Magic damage reduction decreases magic damage taken. Magic resistance is your ability to resist magic damage, but influences magic damage reduction. Headshot damage reduction decreases headshot damage taken from enemies. Projectile damage reduction decreases damage taken from projectiles. Move speed, the rate at which the character moves, which is influenced by agility. Attack speed, the rate at which a character can perform attacks, which is influenced by agility. Casting speed, the rate at which a character can perform spells, which is influenced by knowledge. Action speed is the interaction speed with objects, such as unlocking chests and opening doors, which is influenced by agility and knowledge. Cooldown reduction decreases the character's skill cooldowns, how often you can use your special skills, your active skills. Debuff duration. Buff duration increases duration of buffed on characters, which is influenced by charm. So let's get into the stats and then substats, right? When you have your main stats, you're thinking strength, agility, charm, vigor, etc. And then you have your substats, which are influenced by main stats. You get what I'm saying? When you hear me say influence, that is a substat which is influenced by another stat. It can be very complicated, but it's actually very straightforward, because once you actually get the meaning of all of the main stats and stuff, then and you understand what they do and how they affect your character, then you more understand how to maximize these towards your character builds. Right? Cool. All right. So as we're going in, since I did, we explained all the stats and stuff like that, bam, we're going to explain I guess we're gonna explain build optimization, right? Now that you know what stats and substats are, we're going to explain build optimization. Let's just say you wanted to build a mage that specialized in high magic damage, you know what I mean, whatever. Then, you know what I'm saying, or you just wanted to be like a very, very good, you know what I'm saying, mage. You wanted to lean into it, didn't really care about, you know, physical at all, you know what I'm saying. You probably rocking a spell book, you know what I'm saying, spell wand. You would primarily focus on, you know what I'm saying, stats like knowledge, you know what I'm saying, willpower, recovery, you feel me, magical bonus, you know what I'm saying, buff duration depending on the spells you're doing, magical penetration, you understand? Same thing if you were building like a barb, you would aim, you want strength, physical damage reduction, you want physical damage bonus, you know what I'm saying? You want increased headshot damage, things that lean towards the specifics, because stats at the end of it are basically split between magic. It's basically physical and magic. Like, you're either a very physical person or you're basically like a magic person. Headshot damage, basic like projectile damage, still technically counts as physical. It's like physical damage, like, you feel me? Like, because it's like, it's a weapon, like you have, it's projectile damage reduction, so it's like a different amount. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna receive this damage from melee, so you're gonna have melee, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna have projectile damage, but they're both technically like physical damage. Like, it's not really like, when you hit magic bonus, your projectiles don't do more damage, you feel me? Like, so it's like, boom, really kind of think about it in that regard, and then just kind of like, okay, if I want, you know, extra projectile damage, then kind of go for that. Boom. Like I said, a lot of the key stats that you should probably be focusing on are always going to probably be like physical damage or magic damage reduction, because like the way that like mobs and stuff are set up at the higher levels is that you basically will just start getting hit. I think as of right now in this video, my magic damage reduction is really high, but I'm still basically like half a shot, like a fireball takes 50%, and that's like kind of high or green, as the game is telling me it's green stats on magic defense, and I'm just like, don't really feel like, you know what I mean, don't feel like it's green defense, boy, especially when you go against the bosses in the hell mode. Oh my god, they're so hard. They're just like, they're doing so much damage. Their attacks, they track you, oh my god, dude, it's just like, you really need like a good coordinated 3-stack, or you need some better mercenaries. I'm trying to get an A rank priest, so I can at least, like, because she's always the first one to go down, and once the healer kind of goes down, it's kind of GG's, man. Like, unless you just like clutched up and on heals, it's GG's. Like, clutched up on heals and movement, you got your other mercy, but they'll probably shortly go down after that. Without the heals, basically. Without the heals to sustain, it gets ugly. It gets real ugly real fast. Like, dude. So I don't know. We're gonna try to figure it out. We're going to pull it out. I mean, I see a lot of people struggle with the skeletal champion, and really, honestly, you just kind of gotta tank the hits and then move. Like, you just have to learn how to dodge his attacks. I don't know. I try to go into like a PvP guide, but they do a real good job of like the arrows. It's just like kind of learning how to sway your camera, like, and dodge. Like, you have to learn to like try to attempt to move, because understanding like the hitbox of like the weapons and stuff like that, it's two different ones. There's like the actual weapon. The weapon can collide with other weapons, meaning, you know what I mean, it's separate from their body. Like it's separate from them. Like, you see, I hit the wall. Like, I mean, like, you feel me? He's hitting the wall and all of that. So basically, the hitbox of the weapon is like in real time. So as long as you're actually focusing on dodging the actual blade of the weapon, you are fine. That's the best way that I can really put that into when dealing with the skeletal champion. Kind of like look at the way that he's swinging. Sometimes you got to step back and focus on your spacing, and then a lot of the times you got to strafe to the right, try to get behind them, you know, try to stay out of their peripherals, or bring them to corners where a lot of their times they'll hit stuff, or just take your time, just let it swing at you. Practice, get hit. Once you get hit, you're gonna like, okay, this is what it looks like, you feel me? Like, you know, and then make sure that you're maximizing that loot like we talked about, you know what I'm saying? play with the characters that have, like, you know, that you probably increased their backpack slots. Run them, you know what I'm saying, run you up some gear, you feel me, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're right, you feel me. I think since we did the stats, I'm probably gonna do like I think I have a shadow realm. I got the shadow realm, and boom, I could show you guys the bosses, but I died, you feel me. Like, I mean, that could be cool, I guess, but I'll try to beat them first, and if I can't beat them, then I will just kind of simply let you guys watch the fight, and then we'll do a little bit of like a walkthrough to kind of understand. Like, even if I can't beat them, I'll try to like stand in front of them long enough to like get all of their movesets out and stuff like that, so we can have like a breakdown of their moves and things like that. You feel me? I really hope you guys enjoyed the Stats Explained guide, you know what I'm saying, accompanied with this you know, hell mode raid, you feel me, you know what I'm saying. We getting the juicy loot, we educating, we building a community one step at a time. Hopefully y'all getting ready for the global, you feel me. I'm gonna let you guys just watch the rest of this, and I'm gonna try to get on these boss guides, and I will see you guys as we move closer to global launch. It has been a phenomenal time making these videos with you guys during the beta, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's your boy Flo10Z. Like, subscribe, darker mobile content. Peace out. Never.